Hi, my name is Amy Merritt, and this is my final SAFMEDS checkout. So I will turn the camera around and show you my workspace, and then I will get started. So just sitting here at my desk, I have my cards and my phone as the timer. I separated them into 1, 2, and 3 just to go through each deck. There's deck 1. It's no markings or anything like that. Let's see, deck 2. There's 2. It's the same. Dropped one. There's fronts and backs. And then I have deck 3, which is the same fronts and backs. Okay. And now I will start shuffling this giant stack. Golly, it just gets harder and harder to shuffle as time goes on. I can't believe this is the last one. Man, this class has gone by fast. Sorry, I'm so awkward on camera. I'm just going to keep talking to you as if you're here in real life. It's a mess. But you keep shuffling. I always forget to shuffle, oh gosh, on camera. Just hard to get everything in the field of view. I feel like the camera doesn't cover enough area. Anyways, more rambling on. And, okay, a few more shuffles. Okay, so make sure I have my timer set for 1 minute, and I will pull a stack off of the top here, and we will get started. Okay, still set for 1 minute. Ready, set, go. Different behaviors are functionally equivalent if they produce the same consequences. The therapist teaches Nia to man for water, and she spontaneously starts manning for cheese. That's reinforced. Skip. The directions possible in a trend line are zero trend, increasing, and decreasing. The target behavior is specific behavior selected for change. A contrived contingency does not occur naturally. The therapist measures response maintenance by taking data on how often Nia mans after the intervention is removed. An FBA is used to identify the type and source of reinforcement for behaviors. The specific behavior selected for change is a target behavior. A condition in a traditional FA in which a participant behavior is reinforced with attention is attention contingent. Skip. Reactivity is when the presence of an observer affects the behavior of both the observed and the observer. Multiple exemplar training involves stimulus and response variations. Prior to starting an intervention, the therapist took baseline data. An assessment that includes direct observation and naturally occurring conditions is a directed FBA. Teaching to respond appropriately to specific stimulus is stimulus discrimination training. What a behavior looks like is a topography-based definition. Oh my goodness. Okay, what a mess that was. Okay, so pretty sure I got at least 2 of those wrong. Let me check. For behaviors are functionally equivalent, they produce the same consequences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I think I got 14 right and 2 wrong. I won't know for sure until I go back and rewatch it, but I think 14 and 2. Either way, we're gonna shuffle, reshuffle, and do it again. Because, yikes, that one was bad. I think we have 3 chances, right? Okay, let me shuffle. It's hard when you're trying to read them so fast, too. I always get, like, tongue-tied, twisted. Anyways, alright. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay, put those down, reset. My timer is still set for 1 minute. Pull a little stack off the top, and we will ready, go. A line graph should have a scale of 2 to 3 between the y-axis and x-axis. Reliable change in the dependent variable can show functional control. The response class selected for intervention is a target behavior. The overall direction taken by a data path is a trend. Josh sees the observer taking notes. The frequency of Josh's hitting behavior is less than usual. That's reactivity. There are 3 methods of FBA: indirect, descriptive, and functional analysis. A more accurate data path has more data points per unit of time. Teaching to respond appropriately to specific stimuli is stimulus discrimination training. What a behavior looks like is a topography-based definition. Different behaviors are functionally equivalent if they produce the same consequences. Indirect observations are indirect because they don't involve direct observation of the behavior. The therapist teaches Nia to man for water and she spontaneously starts manning for cheese. That is response generalization. Serves the same purpose or produces the same consequences. That is functionally equivalent. Therapist reinforcing waving with a skittle is an example of a contrived contingency. Nia eating 2 ounces of bread every day for 3 weeks is an example of steady state responding. Multiple exemplar training promotes yikes. Okay. Let's see if that time was any better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, not so bad. 15. Man. All right. Should we give it one more try? Good faith effort. Let me stuff these back into the mix. Shuffle a few more times. And we'll do it one more time, see if we can get any more than 15. I think I got 15 correct that time and 0 incorrect, but it's hard to remember if I said the right thing or not. All right, a few more shuffles and a few more shuffles like this. Okay, let me reset my timer for 1 minute and pull a stack off the top. And ready, set, go. Prior to starting an intervention, the therapist took baseline data. A graph where the number of behaviors observed was added to previous sessions is a cumulative record. Level is examined with the condition in the terms of absolute value on the y-axis and degree of stability. In a cumulative record, there's a constant upward increment on the y-axis, and the time is indexed on the x-axis. Discrimination training is a process of teaching to make a different skip. An assessment that includes direct observation and naturally occurring conditions is a directive FBA. The directions possible in a trend line are zero trend, increasing, and decreasing. The target behavior is specific behavior selected for change. A definition that is based on what a response looks like is a topography-based definition. A target behavior is the response class selected for intervention. Expose the individual's repertoire to new environments is behavioral cusp. Crawling is a good example of a behavioral cusp because crawling can expose the learner to new reinforcers and punishers. When habituation has occurred, reinforcers are maximized and punishers are minimized. Expose the individual's repertoire to new contingencies, new responses, and new stimulus controls as behavioral cusps. If they're... Okay, stop, timer. Yikes. Okay, well, I know I got at least one of those wrong. Differential response. I'm just going to spit that out. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ugh. Okay, so maybe the middle one was the best. Yikes. Alright, so, I guess we will just roll with that, and see how it goes. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble for the last, 10 minutes. Anyways, thank you also for such a wonderful class. I learned so much, and it was such an absolute joy just listening to you and learning from you this semester. So thank you, thank you, thank you for everything. And I hope to see you again somewhere in my ABA adventure. Thanks again. Bye.